Hey guys, thanks for watching again. This is Lord Mookow doing another Summoners War video. It's a little early here. I figured I'd get this video in before I have to go to work. First things first, let's do a couple mystical scroll summons. I've been playing quite a bit the last few days, posted a lot of the videos. You guys are watching them. I really appreciate that. It's really cool for me to see. Okay, fingers crossed. Got a couple of them here. Werewolf. Ooh, this might be a good one. Oh, please. That didn't look good. Stupid 4-star Warbear. I don't even like these guys. I have no use for one. I'm not really working on an arena defense team. A lot of people use them for that. 15% hit points. Nah. But these are good. Some people like them. You can't kill them in one hit. Once you kill them, they come back with 30% and increased defense. So they are good for arena defense teams. Anyways, the reason for this video is I don't know what to do. I need advice. I have a lot of monsters. If I can get to them here. I have a lot of 5-star monsters. Let's look at them in this view. And I need to make one 6-star. I don't know exactly what to do yet. A lot of people are probably going to tell me to 6-star this Rauk, if that's how you pronounce it. And the reason people go for this, he's full skilled up. I like him. He's great, especially in dungeons, special dungeons. He just keeps attacking. It's just because of this attack. Get an extra turn if you kill the enemy. So of course that's great. If you can one-shot enemies, you can just work your way through an entire board super quick. So I'm not against that. I think that he might be a good 6-star monster for me to go for. But maybe not. Maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I'm thinking kind of along the lines of my Phantom Thief that I just got a few days ago. Well, I don't know, 5-6 days ago or something now, maybe even more. I got him to 5-star. I'm gonna awaken him. I just need to do it. And I might even drop my Dark Angel Mon on him so that I can start getting some of these skill ups. I mean, wouldn't it be awesome if I got him? Attacks all enemies 3 times. Each attack has 10% chance to stun for 1 turn. So that's 30% chance on all enemies to stun them with this attack. So that's got to be an awesome leading attack. And then if I throw my Dark Angel on and hope to get him as far as this, that's 30% chance. That's 10% plus 10% plus 10%. 30% chance, 3 hits, the way that I read it. So that's 90% chance to stun every enemy on the board. I just think that's awesome. And he's a natural 4-star. So in my opinion, I guess he's probably my second choice to 6-star. I don't think very many people have a 6-star, whatever he will turn into. And when I awaken him, I need a leader skill like this. I mean, this would be huge too. So even if you don't stun them and they start doing damage to you with the rest of your team, 33% hit points is going to help me too. So no matter what, he's going to be 5-star, max level, awakened. But I don't know if he should be my 6-star or not. So let's just go through some of my monsters. Maybe you have some other ideas for me. Maybe you can suggest a team build that's going to help me in arena, one that's going to help me in dungeons. So going through it, I have a 5-star Inferno here. He's cool. I like him a lot. I need to max his skills probably. I have some Infernos to do it. I just need to do that. What I like about him is this probably wouldn't be a bad attack to go along with my Thief here. Giant Meteor stunning the target and inflicting continuous damage on the rest of enemies for 3 turns. So it's a mass AoE attack. This is an AoE attack. Attacks all enemies, reduce their defense for 2 turns. 50% chance. So I mean, these are These are great lead-off attacks, in my opinion. His leader skill, I've been using it just because I usually use 3 fire monsters in my team, so an increased critical rate. But I'll tell you, when I I try not to fight anybody with a what's her name here, with Arena, because she's got this attack. Every time I crit, so I have increased chance to crit with my fire monsters. Every time I crit a person who has her on their team, she gets a shield, 20% of her max hit points, and you can just see that's a ton of hit points. I have a 5-star Arena as well, and I like her too, so she might even be my 3rd choice to 6-star, but Arena defense isn't really what I'm going for right now. I'm going for Arena attack and dungeon, being able to breeze through dungeons. I guess I'll work on an Arena defense team later. That's kind of the way I'm leaning. So going through some more monsters real quick. I got this Vigor, which is a water werewolf. I need to finish skilling him up. He's pretty good. I like him, but I don't use him like I used to because I ended up getting this water death knight. So I don't really like him as much as I probably should. Maybe he'd be better in higher level arenas. Protects all enemies, allies from death for 1 turn. That sounds good, but I think there's other skills out there that make a shield where enemies can't even, where the entire team can't even get hurt for 1 turn. So even if you put this on, you still take hit point loss. You just keep at least 1 hit point and don't die. But as soon as that monster does an attack, they're up for death again. They can be killed. So, and this is okay. Attacks 2 times and weakens either the attack power or defense for 2 turns. So, but 50% chance with resistance. You're kind of lucky to get 1. I was gonna awaken him, increase accuracy, makes him better, but I'm not sure on this guy yet. So leave me suggestions for him too. I'd really appreciate it. So the other one I'm also thinking about is my new samurai, Kaito, I guess his name is. I'm still working on leveling him and finishing off his runes. I gave him swift runes and focus runes. He's got some pretty cool stuff. One thing, he's got good amount of attack and a lot of hit points, and here's his speed. He's got real good speed. I like his skills, and I don't think I would choose him over my Phantom Thief. I'm not sure. Leave me suggestions. That's what I'm asking for, please. But this is pretty cool. Maximizes the enemy's cooldown. Attack power increases, the attack speed increases. So I figure once I get him fully runed up, get him fully leveled, this is going to be a very heavy hitting attack because I have a lot of attack speed. Air slash attacks with a sharp enemy sword. Your critical rate is increased, so that's a good attack. And he's going to be attacking often. So I read a comment that said he's really good against teams that use Rena because she's got that shield block whenever you critical hit her. So wields a sword to attack and decrease defense for 2 turns. I think this is a pretty darn good thing. If he's attacking often and you can pick your target and just the normal attack decreases their defense, especially if I did a harmful effect rate, if I actually got these 2 things, he could be a real beast, I think. So moving on, this is going to be a fodder monster. I got a bunch of 4 stars here. I got some decent 4 stars that I haven't leveled up yet. Oh, these aren't even... Let's sort them by grade. This will make it more fair. So here's another option. It's my Fire Piert. I don't know how good she is really yet. I just kind of leveled her up. She can debuff the enemies pretty good is what I'm seeing. And she can stun them pretty good too. Attacks all enemies 3 times with a spinning fire. 20% chance to stun. So if I got her to a 30% chance to stun, 3 times 30 is 90% chance she would attack all enemies. And then you could do a cooldown turn -1 if you got that. So she might be a better stunning person than my Phantom Thief. These would be the 2 stunners that I'm considering, and I think I really need one, especially for arena offense. So I don't know, maybe she's better. Can somebody give me some suggestions, please? And then this guy, he was just the first 5-star I had. He just kind of came with the team, so he's nothing great. Hit points of allied monsters, 15%. He's going to be fodder, so I'm going to use him to level up the rest of them. I also have a 5-star Mystic Witch here. As soon as I awaken her, she's going to get this skill, and this is why a lot of people like to use her on the team. Increase the attack bar of all allies by 20%, increase their attack power and defense for 2 turns. So this is a huge buff. I could see maybe swapping her out for my Saik up here, because he's got something that I always use. Increase the attack power and critical rate of allies. So he's my team buff person right now. Maybe I should switch him for my Mystic Witch and work on her. I mean, she's a natural 3-star, he's a natural 2-star. Plus, if I did that, that would give me a little bit better diversity in my team. I would have blue, probably either red or wind, fire or wind, and then I could pick from up here too. Maybe here's wind. So I could probably put together a pretty diverse team. But I don't know exactly what. Looking for suggestions. Thanks again for watching. Looking at some of my other monsters here, I'm probably going to make him a 5-star and then use him as fodder, make her a 5-star fodder. I got this Succubus. Some people think she's pretty good. She's got a lot of AoE attacks. Let's see real quick. Attacks all enemies and disrupts their hit point recovery. See, I don't think that's very useful, because the battles, usually you don't even have time to have a healer heal you, it seems like. So this is not really the debuff that I'm looking for. I'm looking for get rid of their defense, end the battle fairly quickly. Seems to me like if you have 4 versus 4 and you can be the first one to take out one of their monsters, then it's 3 versus 4. And you have a much better chance to make that 2 versus 4 and then just totally wipe their monsters. That's how I've been playing up until now. So I have him, he's a healer, but I don't think he's worth 5-star. I mean, I'll probably use him as fodder for one of my other 5-stars to go to a 6. A lot of people use this Warbear in their defense teams. I mean, it's possible that I might. I don't think he's as good as people say. I don't have a problem killing this guy on defense teams. So, I'll just let you glance over some of my other monsters. I have a Fire Phantom Thief I'd probably like to save. I'll probably maybe use him to skill up my other Phantom Thief. I got this guy. This is a natural 4-star Sliff. Got 2 vampires. I got a wind and a water vampire. I think I have all 3 Rakshasa. I got all 3 Rakshasas. I got a water, fire, and I got a wind here somewhere. Oh, and here's a couple more that I'm interested in. What do you guys think of these? Kung Fu Girl, water Joker as well. Their skills didn't look that great to me. They were mediocre at best. But maybe they could really be incorporated somehow, I'm not sure about her, because she's got this attack. Attacks the enemy with a condensed kick. Shadowless kick is activated again with 25% chance. So it seems to me like pretty much what you do with her is just Shadowless kick. When that's on cooldown, then you just start your normal kicks. But the Shadowless kick, let's read it. Attacks the enemy twice with a fast kick. Okay, I'm running out of time here. Want